What's up guys, Chris Killian back again to talk about the only PG movie that traumatized me as a kid, Poltergeist.
Very funny!
No, it's definitely Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. What with the pulling dudes' hearts out of their chests, drinking blood, eating monkey brains, this guy getting smeared by a rock crusher, plenty of kid-friendly stuff to show your 7-year-old.
You don't believe me?
And now it's time to jump into some film facts about Temple of Doom you might not know.
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones, hold on to your potatoes!
Speaking of how many children this film probably traumatized, Temple of Doom and Gremlins directly led to the creation of the PG-13 rating. Many people felt both movies were too violent for a PG, but not quite violent enough for an R rating. When filming the whipping scene, Steven Spielberg played a practical joke on Harrison Ford. While he was chained to the stone, Barbra Streisand showed up dressed in a leather dominatrix outfit and proceeded to whip him for Star Wars, quote, making all of that money. Carrie Fisher then threw herself in front of Harrison Ford to protect him and kissed him. If you don't believe me, the entire sequence was filmed. AMRISH PURI shaved his head for the role of Mola Ram. It created such an impression that he decided to keep the look and would go on to become one of India's most popular film villains. For the bug chamber sequence, Kate Capshaw was legit covered with over 2,000 insects. She took sedatives prior to the scene to get over her initial fear, and they clearly worked. The nightclub in the opening scene is called Club OBI-WAN, which is an obvious homage to the Star Wars character, which Harrison Ford is also in Star Wars, so.
Convenient.
An early draft of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull had Indiana reveal what happened to Willie, saying, "Last I heard, she married a big shot director." This is an in-joke, as Kate Capshaw ended up marrying the director Steven Spielberg. The scenes involving the long rope bridge were filmed in 3 different locations. The entire bridge itself was built on location in Sri Lanka, and the scenes where Indy cuts the bridge were also filmed there. The scenes where the bridge is hanging along the side of the cliff after it's been cut were filmed at Elstree Studios in London. Finally, the alligators at the end were shot by Frank Marshall in Florida. One of the biggest mysteries to perplex viewers in the movie is how the first human sacrifice victim manages to survive after having his heart ripped out of his chest, to which I would say, magic bro. Everything can be explained away by magic when there's magic involved. A lot of people don't realize that this isn't actually a sequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark, but it's really a prequel, as it takes place a year before the events of Raiders, which is why that film isn't referenced at all in the Temple of Doom. The chilled monkey brains I alluded to earlier were made from custard and raspberry sauce, which weirdly sounds delicious, so now I'm craving some chilled monkey brains.
Eat it.
Eat it.
So you guys have any more cool behind the scenes facts about Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? If so, drop them in the comments below. If not, have some fun, make some up, I don't care. You can follow me on Twitter at Chris Killian or Instagram at CK Comedy. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up or share it because it does help the algorithm, and a heartfelt thank you for staying all the way to the end of this video.